Kuonyesha mambo.
Chili, all that chili.
Yeah, this is
You were supposed to be in Nigeria. I'm in Nyali, Mombasa, Kenya. That's the coastal region, and I'm heading out today. It's a weekend. I'm not working, so first part of the weekend I'll spend it in Mombasa. The second part I'll spend it in Diani. Okay, let me just give you a mini room tour of a $50 Airbnb looks like in Mombasa. That is outside. Oh yes. And here is our mini living room. As you can see, and TV with Netflix. We have Wi-Fi. You have a mini working space if you want to do something. And this is our kitchen. Now for these particular homes, they always give the residents water. In another room I found water. These two I've found water because this is the second room I'm using actually. It comes with a cooker, it comes with a dispenser, water dispenser, a blender, a microwave, and a fridge. Yeah, that's all I have in the fridge, guys. So come with me, let's go to the bathroom. You have a water heater, and oh, this water is so hot, and to regulate it has been quite a problem for me. That is the bathroom. I take you to the bedroom. This is our bedroom. Okay. It has these side tables, 2 of them, a fan. So guys, I'm moving out, so come on, let's go. If you're out there and you would like to do a Mombasa city tour or come to Mombasa for a rest, for a stay, a vacay or Diani, please, I'm going to be linking in the description box below Cozy Travels. She can really help you plan, because me, I'm here for work, but whenever I need help, she's like, oh, let me put together a package for you, something good like now, and it will suit you depending on what you want, how much rest do you want, how much moving around do you want. It will depend on you. It will be like customized to your taste. Honey, matanda lover. So I'm here with my sister. Say hello. The channel is Africa, it's not a jungle.
Hello, good people.
These earrings, we bought them in Kibera. So there are some gentlemen that transform horns into beautiful jewelry in Kibera. So hope for Kibera. Is it? Okay, our guide took us there and we got them. These ones. Each went for 500 Kenya shillings. Yeah, they are all made from bones of camels, bones of cattle. Is it? Camels mainly. Yeah, and they make such beautiful pieces. These outfits are made by our sister Edna, Namanya's warehouse. We'll be putting her contact in the description box below, so you'll be checking her out. We'll just be going to be goofing around Mombasa, so come with us. Guys, I pricked my ears when I'm really old, like a year or 2 ago. So I'm not used to having anything on my ears. It always feels like an extra body part. So even putting them in is a problem. I think, yeah, 2 years ago is when I put my ear. Ooh, putting it in is a problem. So right now, how do I look? I always feel like I have an extra body part on myself. Like, I'm not used to them, honestly. But regardless, we move. I think we said we don't need it. Come on, let's go. Real slow. I came with some water from Uganda. I don't know why I've not yet finished it till now because Nairobi was so cold. So I'm walking out with it. So after locking, we have somewhere to put our key. You set and hey, how is it done? Yes, and you open That we go, we go. And we blow inside. The our dresses, the our we only have one day in Mombasa and want to utilize it and visit most of the historical sites or the beautiful touristic sites. So the first one we started with is Fort Jesus. A Fort Jesus, we studied about it in our history here in Uganda about the Portuguese conquest of the East African coast. So it's a site located here in Mombasa, Kenya, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most famous landmarks in East Africa. This Fort Jesus was built by the Portuguese in the 16th century, specifically between 1593 and 1596 under the reign of King Philip of Portugal. The fort's design is attributed to the Italian architect Giovanni Battista Cerati. That's the history. So Fort Jesus serves as a strategic. It served not now right now. It's just right now it's just a touristic site, but it served us as a military outpost to protect the Portuguese trade routes and interest in the region. Over the centuries, the fort has been controlled by various powers, including the Portuguese, the Omani Arabs, and the British. But today, Fort Jesus is just a popular touristic attraction and a museum showcasing history and culture of Mombasa and the surrounding region, but above all, showing what Africa had to go through to where we are now. The other day, I was just telling my TikTok family that I think I'm going to stop going to historical sites because they arouse a certain kind of pain in my heart as an African, knowing that it's like everyone wanted a partition of Africa. Everyone wanted, if it is a biscuit or a cake, everyone wanted a bite. A bite. Imagine these are the spices that were brought by the Oman Arabs, and what were they taking? They were taking ivory. A whole elephant had to go down for us to get cinnamon or cloves. Like the balance was not balancing. The bar was not there. You know when people say the bar was so low, the bar was not there.
Like it now. You don't want to. You have to like it by force. Who can I say?
After for Jesus, we headed out into the town. Old town. Oh yes, I was going to say Stone Town. Stone Town is for Zanzibar. This is called the old town of Mombasa. It was the very, very, very first town in Mombasa city. So here you'll find many shops where you can buy souvenirs. You'll find the very first hotel in Mombasa or in Kenya. It was built in 1901. The main transport in between here, there are various cars, but also mainly tuk-tuks. Yes, this kind of like tricycles, or so this is the very first hotel in Kenya. 1901 is when it was built. You're going to see the very first post office. Like, depending on how far your guide takes you, Old Town is really, really big, and it's also under UNESCO. If I should tell you, no one is allowed to rehabilitate their house without permission and all that. So after that, we came back to Fort Jesus, where our car was waiting to take us to the next point. Our guide was so great, so great. Shout out to you, Samira. I hope I pronounced your name right. So she took us to the Marikiti market, but it's known as the Macnon market, but the locals know it as the Marikiti spice market. So various spices, coastal spices are all in here: garlic, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves. What can I say? But we had a group of school children who joined our guide for this trip, and they wanted to buy these mabuyus. I don't know what mabuyus are called in English, but they are mainly at the coastal place. I enjoyed my time at the market. There are various spices, some fresh, some dry, some powdered form, some packaged well, some just open. They'll just measure for you. We had to buy also coastal snacks. These are coconut snacks, so that we can, I really mainly wanted to take for people back home so that they can have a taste of that. After that, we wanted diras. Who goes to the coast and doesn't buy diras? Do you guys know those big dresses that husbands don't like? Do you know them? Husbands say, no, women stay in those clothes the whole day. The clothes are straight, they hide everything. Those are the clothes that give us comfort. And so we headed out to buy some diras. Tell me why I didn't buy above 10 diras. Oh my goodness. Still, the navigation through the market is by the tuk-tuks. I got another amusement. Tell me, why do Kenyans eat chili with maize? Some go ahead to rub lemon. You guys are extreme. Eh? So even outside the market, everywhere around this market, you'll see spices. So these are some of them. When I told you the open spices, that's what I meant. Then we went to the tasks. Who goes to Mombasa? All the times. I've been to Mombasa several times, but all the times I've been to Mombasa, I've never been to these tasks. I do not know why. Do not ask me. But that is it. So we had to take some pictures as the beautiful girlies that we are. We had to take some pictures, and this is the landmark, like is the something that shows that you have been to Mombasa. You know those things that show where you have been, like you have been to Nairobi, like you have been to Uganda. If what shows that you have been to Uganda is the Independence Monument, so even as we had to go to what shows that we have been to Mombasa. And hey, this I love seeing many tuk-tuks. I don't know why. Yeah, and I find them so safer than the border. After that, our guide took us to this place. I've actually forgotten the name of the place. I'm not so good at remembering these places like this. But my main concern was for my sister to taste rice. Ever since we came to Kenya, she's been eating ugali. Today, I had to say that, hey, enough is enough. I'm not going to watch my sister turn into a pillar of ugali. Let her taste something else. I forced her to taste the rice chicken biryani, and she says it was so nice. And thanks to our guide Samira, who chose this place for us, because they really had nice food. Actually, the best pilau I tasted in Mombasa, it's this very one. Other pilaus were not pilauing. I don't know why. Most of you tell me, oh yes, that's the hub of pilau, but some pilaus were not pilauing. But this one came out so well. And thank you for watching. If you are sharp to this point, love you.